Hi everyone, welcome back to Teenage Therapy. I'm Gael.
I'm Mark.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Caleb.
I'm Isaac.
And welcome back to the podcast. They're doing our intro once again, so hopefully you remember our names. And this time we're all here. Hello.
Surprise.
Who wasn't here last time? Was it
Finally.
Mark?
I think it was me.
Mark wasn't here last
Yeah. It
No,
was
Why he
Mark.
wasn't? He wasn't.
It was Mark. So, we're back. Mark, what's up? In this episode, we want to talk about, I don't know if there's a certain, I guess health and fitness kind of is the general topic,
Yeah.
because a lot of people struggle with losing weight and stuff, which I think is important to talk about and educate. You know how we did that post on our Instagram at teenager_therapy?
Yes.
Yes.
That was about how to lose weight
Yeah.
and stuff. Did you see the people that were commenting that they tried drinking those celebrity endorsed teas and
no.
it gave them diarrhea?
Oh my god.
I was like, whoa. Every celebrity endorses those kind of products too, which is really
Like the
sad.
detox one?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
detox. And apparently everyone gets diarrhea
Yeah,
from it.
detox is supposed to give you like diarrhea.
Oh,
Like,
is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
just
that's
like
how.
that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they
That
took out the weight.
makes a little more sense. I've always wondered if those what's it called, antioxidant drinks, or to clear the toxins from your body.
What toxins?
I-
Like
know-
pee?
I don't know. You know.
What?
Antioxidants. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Antioxidant?
Yeah. How
You had a
every-
drink. Bye.
It's just bye.
Oh, it's just called bye.
Yeah, I drink these antioxidant drinks.
Yeah.
They're organic and stuff. It's like vitamin water basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. I
I've
like
always
it.
wondered if it's true though. Like,
Yeah.
what exactly?
I
Has it
just
wo-
drink it because
It's
It tastes good. Yeah, okay.
But let me see.
Yeah, I wonder what it does for you, or what it's supposed to do for you.
Clear your body of sin.
Yes.
Duh.
I go to church for that.
Oh.
Wink.
For those who don't.
Those-
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Wait, what?
Okay, I don't know how to word it, but you know how there's a lot of controversy if people should promote I don't know how
Body
to say-
positivity?
Yeah, but not that specifically, because when someone is clearly obese and overweight, and then people tell them, oh, you should lose weight to be healthier, and then people get mad and say you should
Be proud of your body and all that.
be happy. Yeah, how do you feel
yeah.
about that?
Well,
Careful with your words.
I know,
'cause you
Yeah,
don't wanna-
this is really
I feel like
controversial.
People
Yeah.
are telling, like those people who are apparently obese for the greater good, because it's not only weight, it's like their overall health, because weight ties in with a lot of different stuff like diabetes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, that is hard.
I mean, it's just,
You gotta be careful.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you shouldn't go
Won't
about
slip
it
up in your
by
pants.
saying it in a rude way.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I think people are just trying to look out for that person,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it can come across as rude or like getting into their business or whatever.
It's all about like knowing the person's intentions. There's a difference when they're calling you out for your bad health, or they're just wanting you to improve on yourself, Like you don't need to keep talking about it because they probably know, and it probably makes them feel insecure and bad about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So you should just go about it like the right way.
Yeah. You have to be really like you're there for the person and that you're not against them, because just imagine if you're obese, you're overweight, and you already feel the effects of what how being overweight is, and just to have another person just try to force these things from to you, like you already know it's wrong, but you just keep on going. It's hard.
I think the issue is that some really, body positivity people get mad at others trying to encourage them to lose weight, because the controversial opinion is that you shouldn't encourage them to lose weight, because they should just learn to love themselves and their body just the way you are, and you shouldn't try to change yourself for the way society views obese people, I guess. So I don't. That's what I've always wondered, because I think that being overweight and obese I think is obviously a health hazard, for your health and your well-being.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And that's proven. There's no benefits of being overweight, and it's just dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the people telling, but I do think that you should love yourself. And I think part of what loving yourself means is being willing to be the best version of yourself and being able to embrace the change that you can make, like with things like your body and stuff. So I think the way you should view it is you should love yourself and show that love by trying to be healthy and mindful of your body. If that makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
It
That
does.
makes sense.
You shouldn't be ashamed of your appearance in any like shape or form. But you should just be concerned about the condition, like your health conditions and everything.
Oh, and what about glorifying being overweight or obese?
What do you mean glorifying it?
Okay.
What you mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Twitter, I once saw this overweight woman, and she was the cover of a magazine or something,
Right.
and somebody was saying they're glorifying,
Yeah.
being overweight. But I don't know. I think it can be a comforting thing to other overweight people
Mm-hmm.
and to show it is beautiful, But at the same time, there's a limit, I guess.
That's the weird part, because I don't think you want to make it seem too beautiful.
Exactly.
you
But
know?
that's
But
Or that it's okay.
I know,
and
exactly.
just be yourself. You're beautiful, but at the same time, that's
yeah.
Be careful.
it's weird
Exactly.
because people say a lot of what's the word? Hypocritical,
Contradicting statements.
contradicting opinions.
I think it's really nice how they're very like the magazine whatever brand was very inclusive, and they want to showcase individuals with all types of bodies, with all sorts of body types and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you are satisfied with your life and your weight and everything, and it really shouldn't be a problem, in my opinion. You just really need to be concerned for yourself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I agree with you when you say that, because it's their body. They could do whatever they want with it. But I also feel like they just don't realize the dangers of being overweight, and they just don't know that information really.
Yeah, it's because they have to be realistic about it.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, they use this body positivity thing, oh, it's my body, and you are a doctor, you can't tell me,
right.
and all that stuff. But I feel like sometimes it's just an excuse, and
Right.
it's to cover up the fact that they don't want to make that change.
Perhaps like a coping
But
mechanism.
if you're
Yeah.
fine with it, there's nothing wrong. I don't know.
At the end of the day, it's going to be up to the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll hear all these opinions and comments, but if they want to change, then they will.
But
And if they love their body that way, they can keep it that way.
Exactly.
Just be concerned about your health.
do you think society has kind of a responsibility to warn people about the dangers of it and show people that it's better if you choose to be the healthier version of you, or if they should just say, okay, it's your body, and if you want to do something that's potentially dangerous, then go ahead?
I mean, yeah, go ahead and speak your opinion on it, Yeah, and I think everyone should take what that opinion is into consideration when it comes to their weight and stuff. But still, we can't force them. We shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Society shouldn't force or really bash. Is it
I don't think they should force or bash, but I
They could
feel
recommend.
personally they should
Yeah.
encourage
Yeah.
a healthier lifestyle.
in a respectful way,
Yeah.
Mhm. Put out the information so one side wouldn't be one-sided.
Yeah. Do you think it's glorified though by doing that kind of stuff and showing people? Because I never that I don't know the difference between glorifying and representation.
I don't think it's glorified.
Yeah, I think it's just, representation.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that everyone feels included. And,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glorifying it would be praising it, saying that.
That's how you want to be.
Yeah.
Like the ideal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it would be.
And what about the big is beautiful campaigns, stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I support that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think, just like no matter what your body size is, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really.
I think that campaign is there for it to be inclusive, so
Mhm.
everybody feels like they belong somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because usually it's like, skinny, like
Yeah.
girls, or, and so the fact that that campaign is there, it makes them feel comforted.
Mm.
I feel like that tackles a different issue too. That tackles with an overweight person being insecure about themselves.
And we should also talk
Yeah.
about, underweight people.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, for
Of
sure.
course.
what I've noticed is that people get mad when clothing brands don't really, what is it?
Have their size.
Like, there's a word for it. Don't really, what is it?
Describe it.
Like, when the clothing brands don't really, like, sell to that.
Cater
Cater.
to.
Yeah, okay.
Cater
Yeah.
to you.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. Because so what I've noticed is that some clothing brands, they don't cater to all types of sizes, and it might just cater to a very small one size. Brand
see.
logo.
I was about to say that.
But and I see people in the comment section, they get mad and they start calling the models like twigs,
Oh.
like sticks, like
Mhm.
anorexic and everything. Like, it's not any better than calling, making fun
Yeah.
of someone's weight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it made me.
You don't have to
It
put
was
someone
very-
down to praise someone.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
hypocritical, and there was just no need for it. I mean,
Yeah, obviously,
Mhm.
there's no need to do stuff like that. People get into a lot of arguments of, when you want underweight people to be represented properly, they tend to bash overweight people and say, you shouldn't be supporting that. That's dangerous. And then the same applies to people supporting overweight people, and they call the underweight people twigs and stuff like that. And you don't need to bash one to support the other. You can support both equally and want equal representation. But yeah, there's a lot less focus on underweight people and anorexic people. Aren't a lot of models already underweight?
I have no idea.
Isn't that a big issue in the modeling industry that they're forced to be underweight in order to have that appealing look?
yeah, some models, they have to, even though they exercise excessively and they don't eat, they don't get the right amount of nutrition and everything. So I was watching this video about a model, and she was explaining her career as one and everything, and she talked about how she was already really skinny, very skinny, and she went to this modeling industry, brand,
Agency?
agency, and they still told her that she needed to be like a size smaller. And so she had to go through like excessive exercise and a really poor nutrition,
Diet.
the diet and stuff, just to become a model. And I don't know, it was just really sad.
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue with the modeling industry and stuff like that. But the other issue is that there's a lot of misinformation about diet and stuff like that. People think you need to starve yourself to
Drink teas.
drink teas,
To lose weight.
Apple cider
to lose weight,
vinegar.
apple cider vinegar, rice noodle only diets,
Oh.
Water only.
water only.
Oh.
Terrible.
It's so I had this friend, right? And I saw her like last week, and she was telling me how she tries all these different diets. And she was telling me how she wants to go like on this diet where she only drinks water.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my! I was.
Kayla, you better have stopped her.
I told
Excuse
her.
me, I'm from teenage
I
therapy.
told
and
her.
can't
I was
allow
like,
this.
I don't think that's gonna work. And then she was like, "Yeah, my mom won't let me do it." I was like, "Good."
Good for her.
I know. And she told me, yeah, she tried the apple cider vinegar. She's trying all
Yikes.
these things. I was just like, oh my god.
It's painful.
Mm.
I know.
It's really bad. Like
But I mean, I admire her efforts in trying
Yeah,
to
right.
lose weight,
uh-huh.
but maybe just not like.
There's a healthier way.
Yeah.
Like also me, I had a friend who was overweight and he'd always be telling me like I want to lose weight. So he told me his idea where he won't eat the whole day and he'll only eat like breakfast. And he said he eats like a really small breakfast and he does it every day. And I remember the whole week seeing him come into like the class we have together and he was
Yeah.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Okay. Have you guys ever gone on a losing weight or gaining weight spree?
Yes, I have.
But let's that didn't end well.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No.
So I have a pretty fast metabolism growing up. I was really skinny. People would always like bully me for it because I was really small and lanky and stuff. And so obviously I try to eat a lot, but because like my metabolism was like
Too quick.
yeah,
Too on
too
fire.
quick. Like I could never gain weight. Like I really struggled to gain weight, and it took me forever just to go from 90 to 100.
Oh wow.
So yeah, right now I'm at 120 and I still have that struggle. Like I can't move up or down. Like it's just always stays like that. And yeah.
Well, you made progress from
Yeah.
90 to
Yeah.
120.
Mhm.
That's good.
Anyone else ever try? Wait, Tom.
Oh wait,
How did you?
Yeah, what'd you?
it's just like I just felt bad about myself, because even though I was really putting in that effort to try and gain more weight, I don't know how to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I don't.
I know. I mean,
But how did you try to gain weight?
I ate a lot. Like
So it's just about eating.
yeah, like a lot more. Like
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ate like whole food, junk food? Like what kind of foods?
Both.
both. It was mainly both. Yeah, it was both.
Okay. And you binge on them?
Mm.
Anyone else go on a failed diet?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean,
No one. You?
a little, kinda.
Why?
It's kind of more recently, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I don't have that much. I don't really have much food at
Mhm.
home.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, I've been noticing like I've been gaining like fat. And what I've been doing is not eat as much as I would used to. And of course I felt kind of bad, right? I would wait till like 12 until to eat, and I would only eat 2 meals a day for like a week. And then it just it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's what I'm trying to get with this. It doesn't work. You just gain more fat. And I've been trying to get better with it, eating more, eat breakfast.
But starving just didn't work.
No,
No.
you feel bad because your metabolism slows down with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I try to eat more, it was harder for me to eat because I felt full already, even though I wanted to eat more. So I kind of got used to it. And then my hand motion.
Right.
Yeah, it was just terrible.
Mm. Oh, how recent was this?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that was not that far.
Uh-huh.
I mean, are you better now?
No, I'm not perfect or I'm not where I want to be right now,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still going through it.
Interesting. I remember when I was younger, I used to be really fat, right? As I have mentioned many
Yeah.
times.
Yes.
But for those that don't know, I used to be very fat when I was younger. I used to eat a ton of food. I swear, my God, I used to eat like 2 Nutella sandwiches with like a huge glass of milk.
Wait, what?
when I was like in 5th or 6th grade. You
Oh my
good?
god.
That accident.
God, I can picture you doing that.
Yeah, I heard tuna, so that's why I was like, what?
Wait. Two Nutella.
Yeah, I heard tuna.
Two
Oh.
Nutella.
I thought you said tuna tell. I was like,
tuna.
I heard Nutella.
Tuna Nutella sandwich. Like tuna. Tuna
I
Nutella.
used to eat
White bread,
white bread.
Chimichanga.
whole milk.
God damn. I used to eat a ton of Nutella sandwiches, huge bowls of Fruit Loops, huge bowls. I served myself 2-3 times, just huge bowls of Fruit Loops. I used to eat these chimichangas, these frozen chimichangas I would heat up, and I would eat like 2 of them with orange juice.
How do you go through
Oh my god, you fucked us up.
It was a tough life.
turn on the fan.
No, it's sad because I think about it. I did that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
turn on the fan.
Like, I would take 2 Nutella sandwiches,
Tuna
like a bag of chips,
Yeah.
Capri Sun.
Yeah, turn on the fan.
All right, we're going to turn on the fan for a little bit. We'll be back. Intermission while Kayla goes to the restroom. So, as I was saying a second before our 5-minute break, yeah, I used to eat a lot. I had such a big appetite. The problem with me is once I start eating, I can't stop because it takes so much. Because every time I eat, I want to stuff myself with food. That's how I feel satisfied.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
guess yeah.
you know,
Same thing,
I
yeah.
have to just stuff myself so I could be like, okay, I'm good now. And I used to do that when I was younger with these terrible, so much junk food. Disgusting, terrible. And I don't know what the point of this rant was, but I'm sure it was important.
Eating.
Fruit Loops?
Like a diet where
Oh,
like it's
tuna.
gone wrong.
Okay, right. A diet gone wrong.
Stop. We literally took a break so you guys can tell that.
I'm done.
So then I remember I always wanted to lose weight. I was like, how do I lose weight? And I used to go on YouTube, search up how to lose weight. And it was always those beauty vloggers that were like, all you have to do to lose weight is drink water, be more active, and be happy with yourself. And I was like, okay, I'll drink more water. So I just thought if I keep drinking water, I'll lose weight. And that did not happen. So then 7th grade is when I started to lose weight. And I was so impatient. So I used to just want to lose weight as fast as possible, right? As quick as possible. So I would search up these super intense, low-calorie diets and do them. I think the one that worked the most is the 3-day diet, where you eat what do you even eat? You barely eat anything. It's like a total of 900 calories a day, which is not good because I'm supposed to be eating around 1,800. So I was eating 900.
That's half.
Yeah. So it was not good. But I mean, it worked. I lost a lot of weight really quickly out of nowhere. And I always used to do that, just starve myself, and I thought that was it. That was the move.
Did you like find yourself feeling really tired and stuff?
I was just hungry. I was just really hungry, but it was a terrible, terrible choice because in the process of that, I lost weight, but it just made me skinny fat basically, because when you starve yourself and when you eat very little, instead of losing fat, you mostly just lose muscle. You lose all your muscle first and then you lose the fat, which just turns out to leave you looking even more fat than before because now you don't even look toned. Isaac, is there a problem with my story?
Yeah, I
No, sorry.
That's right. So yeah, that's how I lost the weight, and I regret it because I'm sure all like the muscle I could have had just ended with me looking skinny fat, which I'm still trying to recover from. So that was the day I failed my diet. But the most important part is, how do you find the motivation to work out and go on a diet?
Like, what inspires you?
Yeah, like what personally to you, what keeps you motivated?
When it comes to like working out, it's hard for me to get motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just going to the gym no. But once I'm there, it's different. Like once
Yeah.
I'm there, I'm motivated.
Mhm.
But just going
That's the hardest part.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
really
It
is. But once I'm there, like I'm fine. And
Yeah,
then
you're
I think like,
good.
okay, this is so good. Like I'm gonna go on a diet when I get home. But then yeah, for me the easier part is like working out. The harder part is eating quote unquote healthy.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
eating healthy is harder.
Yeah,
Why?
for me.
Oh.
Because there's so much temptation. I just wanna
Don't you, don't you feel bad after it?
I know.
There's like Chips Ahoy's right here.
Exactly.
It's too bad.
They have the chewy and the
I know. And there's Pringles. I had an otter ball.
I like Frenchie more.
No.
But
But then afterwards I do feel a little guilty. I'm just like, damn.
don't you
Shouldn't
just
have done that.
really?
Kayla, I warn you.
I know.
She doesn't listen. She literally rips the bag of Takis away from our hands and into her mouth.
But I'm not like as bad as I was before.
Oh, really?
Like when before like I'm bored, I would be like, okay, let me just snack on something. But now I just drink water. I just drink water.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly helpful too. If you just drink water, it is an appetite suppressant.
Sometimes, well, I know lots of people like struggle with this, but like they're just bored, so like they start to eat.
Yeah, that's a big issue for me.
Yeah, like you just want a snack or something.
Exactly. So that's why I just resort to water.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Isaac? What keeps you motivated to work out and diet and stuff like that?
Well, a lot of people in my family don't exercise, and like my family has, like a lot of them are known for having diabetes and stuff, and I don't want to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I exercise and eat healthy a lot,
Yeah.
so I can live a full, long life.
You know, I was about to have diabetes
What do you mean?
when I was in 7th grade.
You
That's
were
why I started
yeah,
losing
that's-
weight.
You were
Scary.
pre-diabetic?
Yeah,
diabetic?
I don't know, but
oh my God.
it was like I was when I was in 7th grade. I remember I went to the doctor and they told me like you're overweight, and I think I don't know what, but is pre-diabetic when you're like on the
I think so.
on the edge of
I
it.
think so.
Anyway, so yeah, I guess they told me that you're pre-diabetic. You need to lose weight or eat healthier because if not, you'll have type 2 or type 1. I don't know. And I was like, oh, and that really made me just realize like,
Gotta eat healthy.
oh, I mean, I don't have a choice anymore. And I think ever since then, that really just kind of scarred me for life. Because when you have it, you can't get rid of it, right?
No.
It's forever.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You have to inject yourself with insulin every day.
Yeah, like forever, for your entire life. You can't get rid of it, even if you eat healthy. So that really scared me, which motivated me to, eat healthy. I cut out junk food. And for me personally, it was surprisingly easy to cut out junk food. Because it just made me feel terrible either way. I ate it, and then afterwards I was like, ugh. Like my breath stank. When I ate munchies, it just stank. Like,
It's because you chose munchies.
okay.
You choose munchies.
Shut up, it's good. Like my fingers were getting stained red. It was disgusting. I hated it. So I was like, I'm okay with that. I don't like soda or chips and stuff. I really have no temptation to eat it.
You're like
What?
You're like
Yeah, like when I see junk food, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
No, when I see junk food, I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me personally, I think both parts are pretty easy. I don't see working out or nutrition as being particularly hard, which I'm thankful for.
For you personally?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of people struggle with it, but for me, they're both pretty easy to do and dedicate to. It's just starting out, definitely.
Okay, so at first I used to be really motivated when I started going to the gym. That went on for about for a few months and stuff. I don't know, like when you go through like these really tough times, it's hard for you to concentrate. And I just found myself never really wanting to go to the gym. I was always just so mentally exhausted. And yeah, I just avoided the gym at all costs. I don't know, because at first I was very concentrated on going to the gym because I don't know, I just wanted to, improve my appearance. The hook, I wanted to look hot.
Yeah, of course.
That's basically what I'm saying. So yeah, so that's why. But it just, I don't know. I lost that concentration and that motivation and that
Maybe you just felt
determination.
hot already.
because of some stupid stuff that just happens.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I feel like, yeah, that's it. It's mainly my mental health that stopped me from going. And then I started to go again. And then I got sad again. And then so I stopped.
Uh-huh.
But hopefully I can go again.
What about your diet?
Oh, my dad. Yeah, at first it was good.
Oh,
But when
I
you're
got
sad, what can you, like, I don't know, like, because when you're sad, you don't really care.
You're such a mood.
You just want it,
all the time.
because, eating helps sometimes. And so you just eat whatever you have,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have time to cook myself a meal
Mm-hmm.
when there's a nice, delicious bag of Takis right there.
Right.
Or my brother brings in boba. How can I deny that? But basically what I'm saying is that it's like my diet and my exercise, it was like corresponding,
Mm-hmm.
They both stopped, they both started and all that. Right now, like, my diet is like okay, like, I'm not eating the best, but I'm also like not eating bad. I mean, yeah, I barely ever eat junk food. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to go to the gym again. It's just the main problem is getting there. Like, I don't have a ride. I don't want to
Right,
like
buy a
walk.
bike.
I don't want to walk there in the
Why?
hot sun.
Buy a bike.
Yeah.
Exactly. Invest.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have to ride a bike. Like,
Oh, you don't know how.
because I don't have
That's
like.
true,
yeah, you don't
know
No.
how.
I know how to ride a bike.
He doesn't.
Okay.
I know how. I know how to ride a bike. I just don't have a cute bike
Oh.
to ride.
You want like those beach bikes?
Yeah.
You want
I
those
wanna-
like old 70s
You
bikes.
just going to
Sure.
the gym. You don't need a cute bike.
That's true.
And what
Who's
if it
gonna
gets
see you?
stolen?
Look,
That's
Get a
scary.
That's why you
Wow.
don't have a cute
Wow.
bike.
Fuck. Get like a dirty looking one and nobody's gonna steal it.
No.
Nobody's gonna steal it.
But yeah, that's it.
I'm the same thing with Kayla. Like going for me is really hard, especially when I was first starting. I remember the only times I would go was when Guile was going. So I want to thank you because you were a huge part of my motivation and you helped me.
Hold up, I blinked out during what am I being thanked for?
No, you pushed me going to the gym.
Oh, yes.
basically.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then there was times where you weren't able to go. And so I had to go by myself and that was really scary.
Oh.
But the first time I went like by myself, I felt really good. Like, Kayla, you feel really good. You start seeing like sort of progress, kind of like results. I think that's what really motivated me is seeing the results.
Well, pictures or there's no results.
Huh?
You got to take progress pictures.
Yeah, of course.
Or
Or
that's
just look
a
at look at yourself in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Like at the gym,
Mm-hmm.
you're done, feeling a quick pump.
Yeah. Quick pump.
Yeah.
What about the diet? Is that hard?
Diet. There was a time where I was doing pretty good. I prepped. Is that what it's called?
Meal prep.
Meal prepped. I would take lunch to school, home cooked lunch. I would make it on my own so I could reach my own macros. It was going good, but then I started running out of the foods, and then I never found the time to go get it again. So it was just really the circumstances, I'd say. The
Mhm.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm like at my cousin's house and there's not really food for me to eat. There's a lot of junk food, right? They have like a whole pantry of junk food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just go into the room and then you started eating snacks, and I would binge on those snacks. So it's just all like circumstances for me.
Yeah.
What happens?
A lot of people, some people are privileged enough to be able to have mostly healthy food in their home and, get meals cooked by their parents or cook it themselves. And some people don't have that privilege and they kind of have to work with what they have. And sometimes what they have might not be the best thing. And that's what prevents a lot of people from losing weight. And that's the reason a lot of people are overweight. It really has to do a lot with their family and their circumstances, which is unfortunate, but you just got to learn to work with it. And, being on a diet, people tend to see it as a temporary thing. It's a 3-month diet, a 6-month diet. But just thinking about it, that's not a very good idea. Like, what's your plan? You're gonna go on a 3-month diet. You're gonna lose weight, and then you're gonna get off the diet, and then what? Like you're just gonna magically
Maintain
keep that
it.
body? You can't. Yeah,
Mhm.
you have to maintain it. It's not. Don't think. It's just you have to change your habits, not necessarily go on a diet.
Like it doesn't mean you can never eat junk food again.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you should think of it as a lifestyle, just eating healthy for the rest of your life. And people get confused as to what it means to eat healthy. It doesn't mean salad and chicken every day, right? It means eating enough calories and getting enough protein and carbs and fats and stuff, and not eating too little or too much, and also not eating all junk food. But
Eat in moderation.
yes, in moderation. And people tend to think that if you're going to eat healthy, that you can't eat junk food. You know, you can't eat cookies or chips or anything else that is unhealthy. But that's not the case, because as long as you're eating in moderation and 80% of the time you're being healthy and eating well, then it's okay to have a snack and treat yourself. Don't focus on starting out with these huge goals. Just focus on being consistent and starting out small. Maybe instead of eating chips, you drink water, like Kayla has done. As long as she's consistent with that, that's the road to success. And that's just showbiz, baby. That's just showbiz. But the question that we're getting at, you know, how do you find the motivation? It's just about knowing why you're doing it. Personally, for me, I was doing it because I didn't want to be fat and I didn't want to have diabetes. And that was enough. It scared me enough to push myself to do it. And it just became a habit, and then eventually it just became a lifestyle. And find why you want to do it, why you're doing it. If you're doing it to look good, if you're doing it to be healthier, keep the long-term goal in mind and try to use that to push yourself. There's a lot of things we could talk about regarding, you know, body issues, body weight, fat shaming, skinny shaming, all that, but we're running a little low on time, and we want to do a Q&A because we haven't done it in a very, very long time, and those are really fun. So, do we have time for question time? Can I get a drum roll, please? I don't know. Shh. Yes, we do. Q&A time. Okay. First question. Who's the fastest and slowest at replying texts?
Slowest.
Wait, hold up. Let's all say slowest at the same time.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Let me
Wait,
count.
wait. Is this like texting individually or in the group chat?
In general.
So
general?
individually, it can be.
Oh, in the group. Let's just do group chat. Let's just do group
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
come on.
Okay. I know who.
Come on.
I know who. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Slowest first.
Who's
Okay.
counting?
3, 2, 1.
Isaac.
Who are you gonna say?
Isaac. I know I'm close in the group
Okay,
chat.
fastest. I
It's
know
'cause I
who.
have it muted.
Why do you have it muted?
Why do you have me?
Because you guys sent so many messages.
then reply
Put your
to
ringer
him.
off.
Important
Put your ringer off.
messages.
Do not disturb.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have. I feel bad muting group chats. I really.
I can't
feel
mute
bad.
them.
I don't. I can't.
No,
do it.
because
I only mute them when they get spammy.
I just. No. I feel bad. Like.
So you just take
Okay,
the
fastest.
notifications.
Fastest.
3.
Wait. Let me think about it.
I know
Hurry
who.
up. 5,
And wait.
4,
That's
Okay, yeah.
hard.
3,
Wait.
2,
Don't scream.
1.
Mark.
Oh.
Oh, you
Wait,
said Mark?
wait.
I said Mark.
I said Thomas. What did you say?
I said Mark. How about you,
I said Gael.
Mark?
What did you say?
Thomas.
Oh. Thanks. I guess. I mean, I
Kayla's in the middle.
guess.
Like sometimes she replies
Yeah.
first, sometimes
Yeah.
she's off
In
for
the
like a
middle.
week.
No, not a week. A
Couple
day.
days.
Yeah.
The thing is that most of the time I read it and I don't reply.
Oh my god, guys.
Like I read it, like I see it, but like I
all
just
of
don't
us.
feel like replying.
You don't understand how long it takes us to make plans because people. Okay, we're like,
I always
guys,
see Mark like replying.
when should we go out?
That's fine.
And you see 5 eyes that everyone saw the message, and then no one replies, and then you have to be like, so like, are we going? And then Mark maybe goes in, yeah, sure, when? And
That's,
I'm like,
that's
when do you
me
guys want to
asking
go?
like,
yeah.
oh, are we gonna go out? And no one answers.
Yeah.
So at yourself.
And then every hour we get one more message in. Okay, I can't. Why not? 3 hours later. Oh, I'm busy.
That's something you would do, Isaac.
Yeah,
that's something you do.
have done.
And then I don't know. Yeah, group chats, they're fun. I don't like muting them though. Those feel bad. I'm always in there.
I feel bad.
I'm always I send so many messages. I send like 10 in a row at like 9 a.m.
That's why. I'm like,
But it's because I want to talk to you guys.
Oh,
That's why.
I'm sorry. We're sorry.
I know.
Ew.
How? Okay. Next question. How would you guys describe your styles?
Basic.
Basic.
You should do an episode about being basic.
I'm sure Kayla and Mark would love it.
No, it was Mark. Oh my god.
I'd say so too.
No, you're
I'd
crazy.
say so.
Okay, so who should start? Gael.
Me, I'd say as long as I'm comfortable.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And black. Dark
Okay.
colors.
Mine's pure black, like dark colors.
You look good with it though.
I would say it's kind of simplistic.
Minimalistic.
Like it's not too like wow.
Yeah,
look at- But it's like,
exactly.
oh, she looks cute.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Mine is like kind of all over the place. Sometimes I like being simple.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like wearing red corduroy jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I like to take inspiration from like the 90s and like 80s
Vintage.
shows and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and all that. So, and obviously YouTubers like Marla Catherine and stuff.
Best dressed.
Best dressed. Love best
I
dressed.
love best
Okay.
dressed.
What's that?
We love.
What's
Best
best?
dressed.
What's
We love
best
best
dress?
She's a YouTuber
Her name's Ashley.
and she dresses.
Oh, I think you
Best.
told me.
Best.
She's
Yeah.
Asian, right? Asian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh no,
okay.
she's
Amazing.
Wasian. What?
I don't know.
Barcelona.
No, I don't know how to pronounce it, but she's
But in
not Asian.
conclusion, I'm basic.
Bermesium.
What about you?
I don't know. Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I would describe it.
H&M.
I don't know how I would describe it. Like basic.
Wow, look at us.
Wow.
Such a quirky group of teens. Okay, let's see. Any tips for freshmen? I would say it's really not as big of a deal as they make it seem. Like it's really not.
Yeah.
It's scary,
Yeah,
but
don't
that's all
overthink
in
it.
your head. Yeah, I don't overthink it at all. It's so. There's no reason to overthink it. You'll get used to it so quickly.
And make new friends.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Really fun.
And go to the school events that
Oh,
HB
yeah.
has.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, cheer does the same thing every year, so don't be too impressed.
No, but they have to.
Clownery.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Wow. Did you see that TikTok? I don't think I told you guys. It's just, you know, how in Camp Rock, it's like.
Yeah.
Wow,
playing on the
she's
keyboard.
really
Yeah.
good. There was this TikTok that shows cheer doing that like the same routine every year, and the freshmen, wow, they're really good. And it's accurate. That's what I thought too. But next question. Were you ever scared to speak up in a friendship?
What do you mean?
Obviously.
Speak up
I
for an
mean,
issue.
Yeah.
Like confront them?
Yeah,
Is that what it is? Confronting them?
that's confronting, Mark.
Confronting?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hasn't everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd say so.
They care about it.
You know, I did realize all friendships end because there's no one willing to speak up. If you think about it, almost every time it ends, it's because no one was willing to speak up when it mattered, or they just talk shit. You know, and backstab.
Damn.
But usually, so you know, if you're dealing with some friend drama, speak up, talk to them. There's no other solution. You know, what should I do? Speak to them. That's literally it.
Huey.
Next question.
Ooh, I like.
If you were all a family, who would play each role?
Kayla's the mom.
Of course.
I'm the only girl.
Actually, no.
Doesn't mean
I'm
she's
the only-
forget
yeah.
mom.
Let's forget all genders and like,
yeah.
you know, okay.
Okay.
got
Gael the
Tourette's.
dad.
Tom is the
God's
middle
the
child.
father.
Shut
Neglected.
That is so mean. Okay. No. Okay. I know Gael would be the dad. Because, actually, okay, sometimes Gael can be very responsible, but he also acts like a child.
Oh,
But
Like
I'm
a little
still saying he's the
baby.
dad.
I'm big.
I'm baby.
Isaac would be like the smallest child. You give me.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
He's just messing around doing something.
Yeah.
You're like, yay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Baby.
and
I'm
baby.
baby.
I see Mark as the oldest child.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
see him as the sister.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Biggest compliment.
maybe.
Yeah, the sister.
Honestly, Kayla, you do kind of seem like a mom,
Okay, I'll take
like a
it.
little mom. You, Gael, I don't know, cause you act like a little baby.
I'm
I'm
baby.
baby.
Interesting.
Being out could be twins.
Yeah, so Thomas either the pet or the middle child.
Why am I the pet?
Because you like having your little
No, he
leash.
could be the mom sometimes.
You
No.
Thomas can be
No.
the mom. Like a scary mom.
No.
Like the one on YouTube.
have you guys not seen me with
Like a
Eric?
strict mom.
Like I am so good.
Like a
with
tiger
Eric.
mom.
Yeah, that's why you're the middle child. They take care of the
That's true. I do.
Okay. Oh my god. Are we gonna go to the Area 51 raid? We're
Yes.
planning on
Yes.
making a little vlog.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Meet up there.
You meet up at
Alien as a guest.
Beating, bing, bing, beating.
I mean, Isaac's always busy. Can you
Oh,
write
that's
that into
true.
your
I gotta leave
schedule? Are we like Ubering there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
it's only
I'll split it.
340.
Pitch in.
Yeah. If we could split it.
See?
Oh,
just curious.
okay. Next question. How long do you guys usually record for?
An hour.
You know,
Oh,
2 hours, isn't it?
no,
It's-
3 hours. We usually record for like an hour and then we cut it down to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
2 hours at most.
No. Today was a good
yeah, at
day.
most.
At most.
We used to have a lot of cuts. A lot.
Yeah.
It would take us a long time just to finish one episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Today's been good.
But we're getting better.
We're getting better.
The growth.
The growth,
Yes.
the progress. Where's your favorite place to hang?
We can
Thomas-
give out
Thomas's
the-
house?
Thomas's house.
Thomas's house.
We
I
go to
mean,
his
I always
crib.
try to make them go out, but like, it's always like one person can't
The
go out. Like,
sponsorships
they have to
haven't
go
come in
home,
yet.
I know, I ain't have
or
Mhm.
someone doesn't want to spend money,
me.
and I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to go out.
Boiling point.
What's your
I want boy.
We'll go to boiling.
Where do you all see yourselves in the near and far future? What are your dreams?
When you say
With you
far
guys?
future, like
Yeah,
how
how far?
far?
Let's say
10 years?
when we're 30 years old.
Oh,
Damn.
30, that's another 15 for me. That's another 15.
I can't.
That sounds like retirement.
Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll go.
No.
Okay, in the near future, graduating high school, at least.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm like 30, that's hard. I can't really picture myself when I'm 30.
Really?
Like,
Yeah,
what am
I
gonna
don't-
be doing
Exactly.
because I'm not really like set on a major job.
I don't know.
So I feel like I would have like a family by then. Like, you
By
know.
30.
Like,
See, I didn't want to
Like-
jinx it. I didn't want to
Like, I feel like I
anything.
would. Oh, oops. And then, you know, my own little family, my dog,
That's cute.
and all that.
That's cute.
And I feel like I could find,
Your true love. Love of your life.
Soulmate.
no, it's not all about love. I'm talking about my job.
Oh, my bad.
I feel like I can work something in like maybe an art director for a company or something. And I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I sort of have like a plan. Like I want to do something as a career, maybe an accountant or maybe something in the medical field. But I know for sure after that, I want to like teach. I want to do some teaching. I want to be a teacher.
what do you want to teach?
Maybe math or like
Heroes.
I don't know.
I'll be like,
bro.
Mr. Hugh.
Bro,
Yeah.
Mr. Hugo's such a B, dude. He thinks he's like cool and quirky.
or science
Oh.
or math. Either one of those.
I could
I'd
see
love
you
to
being
do
a
that.
teacher.
Mark. I can see
that.
Mark.
I could see
I
that.
can see
Yeah, I
Mark like the
could.
teacher that.
And then he's like the
guesses-
cool teacher that
Yeah.
the kids
Oh my
go to. His
Hopefully.
He'd be the
classroom
jumpy
during lunch.
teacher, the fun teacher.
The 40-year-old dressed as a hype beast.
My dad cap and my fanny pack.
Oh my god.
my god.
In the near future, I will be.
A
Graduating high
personal
school.
trainer.
In the near future, I'll be ripped with some huge abs and some huge pecs and a huge ass as well.
Okay.
In the far future, when I'm 30, you'll be able to search my name up and find my Wikipedia page and my net worth. So, search me up when I'm 30 and you'll find me.
$5.
Gael Fernandez recently filed for bankruptcy after failing a third business. That's where I see myself. But those are all the questions and all the time we have for today.
Go?
Yeah, Isaac.
What?
Were you,
Isaac didn't even go.
I thought you said you didn't know yet. Do you know?
Well, you should say something.
Yeah, there's
Well, like-
something. What do you want to do?
Where do you wish
say,
you
like,
were?
yeah.
In the Bahamas.
I have my house in Japan. By 30, I'm gonna be living in Japan.
Oh.
I have my car.
Oh, I read like
I have a dog.
And
so.
a Japanese girlfriend.
Recently, I've been watching a lot of van life videos where
They like rent an RV and then like just travel.
they basically transform their buses or vans into like their homes, and they just travel the world.
But only
That's
the
what-
cute vans.
Yeah,
into
only
the
the
rich
cute
neighborhoods.
ones.
Wait,
That's true.
It's not an RV. It's a van.
No, not an RV.
Not those big. Oh,
the
so how do you
Scooby
live in?
Yeah, like the Scooby Doo van, the mystery van.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, you know, I want to do that in the future
Yeah, me too. That's
and travel the world.
Yeah, right. Put in Nevada. Area
And
51.
why Nevada?
So
Las Vegas.
But yeah, I mean that's it.
Okay.
more.
More.
All right, let's.
What other merch do you plan to drop?
What?
Oh, haven't even focused on that.
Like,
That's
what
right.
do we want?
Shirts.
A hoodie?
I've
Yeah.
been trying to design, but no one else
Shirts.
is bringing in the
Since
designs. In.
when?
I tried
The
last
purple
time.
one.
I made a lot. All the dude.
Are you
my
laughing?
goodness.
What purple one?
It was purple.
The,
and
the abstract, right? The abstract.
they know what I'm talking about.
I've been like
I'm sorry, but no.
a few months ago. I was like, guys, we should start working on new merch designs because like I want new stuff so I could wear my own hoodie. And every single thing I made up, they're like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Okay."
Because it looks like it's, it's just a bunch of shapes.
These people judging you. No one has made anything.
How about hair clips?
You gave us a smiley face.
Yellow
Alright.
hair clips.
Yeah, or like headbands.
Yeah, I was thinking headbands.
Headband?
But right now,
No,
I
like,
think we
you know
should
those
focus on
athletic
like,
ones?
I want to do a hoodie because like
Yeah, let's do a
Yeah.
hoodie.
Hoodie.
Yeah,
Hoodies like-
fall is coming up. So
Yeah,
Because
we
that's
gotta-
something
Fall's coming
everyone
up.
like would wear, you know?
Uh-huh.
now we said it. Now we gotta
bomber
commit.
jacket,
Now we
Okay,
gotta- Oh
no.
my goodness.
a windbreaker,
Okay.
Maybe.
a windbreaker.
Okay, how about we calm down? How about we calm down?
I'm getting creative. Man.
The next thing we're gonna release will be a hoodie. Hopefully it'll
Shoes.
be cute, and
TT
hopefully it'll be out by fall or winter for sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Hey,
You release
Sweaters. Who next?
we'll see.
We have to plan
We'll
that
see
far.
who designs it. Yeah.
You.
All of us.
A lot of people are asking about our YouTube channel, and we have a
Oh
YouTube
my
channel.
God, we do.
We do.
We have no
do?
videos yet, right?
Wait, the cereal one?
Give them a preview.
Oh my God, yes. Okay.
That's gonna come-
So, this brand called Magic Spoon sent us some cereal that is really cute, and we did a review on it, and I think it was a pretty fun. It was a really fun video to make, and we'll be uploading it soon to our YouTube channel, Teenager Therapy. So if you're listening, go subscribe. And yeah, we want to make vlogs soon. We just haven't had the chance to go somewhere.
That'd be fun. Making
Yes.
vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all the time we have for today for questions. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was really fun. We haven't done that in a while. Any announcements? Yes, we do. If you're listening, you could follow us on Instagram at teenager_therapy because a lot of people don't know about our Instagram. Yeah. So, follow us. You could buy a beanie, teenagertherapy.com. Buy a beanie. They're $10. So hopefully that helps. What else? We're trying to get sponsorships, as you know. Maybe next episode we'll have a sponsorship. So we're excited for that. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and support us and stuff. You could leave a review, Apple Podcast. Tell us something nice. We read all of those. So if you want to send us a message, that's a good place to do it. Do you have any announcements?
Nope.
No?
Meet us at VidCon.
Anaheim.
Go to the VidCon. No, we're not going there anytime soon.
Wait, isn't it already over?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. But yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.